Hey there. Welcome to another video of the Healer Academy. Today we're going to talk about boundaries. And this video was inspired by me going on a border run to Panama. Most of the year I live in Costa Rica, and every 3 months we have to actually leave to renew our visa. And this time I ended up in Panama. And here the guys are quite proactive. That they were really pinching through my boundaries. And every little boundary that wasn't perfectly put into place was being shown to me the last few days. So it was quite fun. And it really brought me to a deeper sense of boundaries. In this video, we're just going to talk a little bit about what boundaries are, energetically. And I'm going to give you the magic tip to set your boundaries. Welcome to the Healer Academy. We're here to help you understand your endless spiritual potential and how you can integrate it into your daily life. Make sure to subscribe to this channel and check out our courses on our website if you want to work more on your spirituality. And join our free WhatsApp group if you want to connect with others on the same path. So boundaries, everybody kind of knows what they are. There are limits. They show us where we want to be and where we don't want to be. But energetically, we also have boundaries. As you probably know, we have an energetic body. We have an aura covering us, and this is the energetic field. And this aura has a line. Let's see if I can touch it. Yeah, here is my line. So here I can feel the boundary into place. And depending on how strong that boundary is, I can literally feel a strong wall or a soft wall that I can almost pinch through. Or maybe even your aura is closer to your body and the boundary is not in place at all. What this means in practice is that all the space that you allow inside of your energetic field can be filled with other people's energy. Can be filled with energy that is not yours. Ideally, we want the entire energetic body to be filled with our own beautiful energy. That means that ideally we want the boundaries to just be outside of the energetic field and to be strongly in place so that you can walk around being your beautiful self. Let me know if this makes any sense in the comments, and if you have questions, we would love to hear them. So most of you that are quite familiar with energy work focus probably on boundaries. You might have done grounding meditations, you might have done protection meditations, you might have visualized yourself in an energetic bubble of light, you might have asked Archangel Michael to help you. These are all tools that work, yes, for sure. But you are a human being and you're living in a human world filled with humans. So imagine every time you go to a shopping mall or every time you go to a place where there's multiple people, you would have to protect yourself. It's tiring and I wouldn't advise it. So in this video, I'm going to share with you my magic tip to make boundaries move easy. But first, it's important to understand why our energetic field actually fills with this energy from other people. Why our boundary is not in place in the first place. This is because something inside of us has caused us to feel that we are not allowed to take our full space. And this can be anything from a feeling of feeling unworthy, from a feeling of feeling unsafe, a trauma that happened. Anything can be set into place to allow that space inside of the energetic field for other people's energy to enter. I've created a beautiful meditation for you to feel where these energy leaks are and to understand what's beyond them. Because in the end, for us to really have healthy boundaries, we need to understand why we are allowing this energy in to the energetic field in the first place. And what kind of emotions want to be seen underneath that. So for that reason, I really advise you to do the meditation. But now let's move on to the grand finale. the magical tip that I have for you to set healthy boundaries. The tendency that we have when something is crossing our boundaries is to close off or to walk away or to paralyze. It's kind of like fight, flight, or freeze. When something crosses our boundaries, we get into a state of panic almost. My advice is to not do either of those three. Don't fight, don't flight, don't freeze. Instead, open yourself up. Open your energetic field even wider than it was before. And a nice way to do that is to actually visualize that thing that is triggering you or that thing that is crossing your boundary inside of your own energetic field. And you visualize it until this person and you become the same. What that does is a number of things. First, it allows you to stay inside of your physical body. And it's very hard to set boundaries from somewhere up in the floaty sky. So we want you to stay inside, and staying inside gives off a signal to your body that you're safe. And what it also does is that the boundaries are taken care of for you by something higher, by a higher force, let's say, by God, by the universe, whatever you want to name it. So instead of you putting in conscious effort all the time to set your boundaries, this person will automatically feel whether he or she aligns with you or not. So this, rather than creating separation between you and the other person, actually unites you and the other person and allows for a much deeper trust in life, because life will take care of you instead of you having to control every minute that you walk inside of a group of people and having to control your energetic body all the time. So my tip is not to fight, not to flight, not to freeze, but to open up. To open up by visualizing yourself and the other person in one bubble of light. And you can do this with colors too. So let's say the other person is yellow at the beginning and I'm blue. Then I visualize the other person until he or she becomes blue as well. Until we're becoming one. See what that does. Try it out. And let me know how it works for you in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.